The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office wants to make sure you know about their active shooter training. It's happening next week.
Yeah, a lot of good information here. It's a free presentation at the Charlotte Technical College. Catherine is there right now with them as they start to work all of this out. So Catherine, what can you tell us about what's going on there?
Yeah, good morning, Chris and Lisa. We are here at Sally Jones Elementary School, where a lot of school resource officers are in training this morning. Now, this training isn't open to the public, but the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office is holding a training open to the public when it comes to active shooter preparedness. And Mark is one of the training officers. First and foremost, what are these guys doing behind us this morning?
They're practicing entry techniques, room entry techniques, movement drills, door opening techniques in response to a active shooter, active killer type of scenario.
It's honestly really interesting to see that they have to go through this training, because that is something that we should be aware of right now. When it comes to us being prepared as students or civilians in a situation like this, what do we need to know?
Well, we need to know just to take some good common sense crime prevention techniques all the time, not just once in a while, but just be awareness. Looking around, seeing what's around you, not looking like a weirdo or anything, but just being aware of what your environment is. So that if you see something that strikes your intuition, you get a gut feeling about something is not right, well then maybe you need to act on that. Maybe you need to leave, maybe you need to intervene, maybe you just need to leave and call the sheriff's office or police department so they can take action and investigate. It may be something, it may not be anything, but we would want to know about it.
And some of the stuff you're going over in training next week includes, what's the motive of an active shooter? What can we know there?
The motive is strictly to harm innocent individuals. They're not there to commit robbery or burglaries or kidnappings generally. They are there strictly to harm innocent, good people. That's their motive is. Now, sometimes they have an agenda as far as a hit list, so to speak, of individuals that they're looking for, but they're not going to stop with innocent people. They'll take out innocent people on the way to their victims until they're just stopped by a good person, right? A good person, law enforcement, a civilian who's intervening, so to speak, or maybe they commit suicide or they flee.
Yeah, well, that's why we have you guys too, to help protect civilians and to protect students in the worst case scenario here.
Yes, but we all still need to be aware, because there's incidences that have occurred that where civilians have intervened successfully and hold the person that's armed with a gun down, disarm them, that sort of thing, and the police then arrive. Out in California, there was an incident where only took 2 minutes for the police to arrive, but at this church, the parishioners already had the person subdued. Yeah. So, but those people are aware, they've already planned ahead, and they made a decision to act. And that's what the active shooter training is about, is to make you think about it before it happens. If you wait until it happens to prepare, it's too late. Yeah. You're not going to be prepared.
Yeah, some very useful information there. Thank you very much. We'll toss it back to you guys.